Hey, look at that. We have a few people in already. Sorry about that. I was trying to finish up a couple things to get ready. Hope everyone is having a fabulous week. I know it's only Tuesday, but sometimes Tuesday can feel like a long week already. But hopefully everybody's having a good week. Let's see. We have Linda, Momo, Tammy Bly, Michelle Morris, Joan, Haven and Reese, Rosalind, Darren, Lisa. Wow. Thank you all. It's an easy thing to do, Jim. Easy thing to do. All right. So this evening we have on the schedule, this will be the diamond pen we're going to turn this evening. We're going to turn another diamond pen. My wife liked the beach one that we made last week and would like a thick one made. So I made her a blank from last week. And it is right here. It is drilled and ready. It's two shaded mermaid, black on one side, white on the other. There were some of these last week in the drop. And then we have a lighthouse pin to turn this week. So we'll get started with the diamond painting pen. There we go. Hey, Steve's with us. Joe's with us. Can I make one with a ring around it? Yeah. Let's do one that doesn't have clear like this, and I'll make one with a ring around it with the captive ring in the center. Yeah, we can do that. All right. Without further ado, you'll hear the dust collector, and we're gonna get just a little bit quiet. Steve, can you hear me? What the heck? Okay. So it's back up. All right. Wait, the dust collector was on for a long time. That may have been the issue. if you all couldn't hear it. Could you see it or just not hear it? Everett Reynolds says it's good. All right. Can we see everything and hear, or just see, or just hear? Huh. All right. Ah, that sucks. Well, it'll be available on the replay. See the turning part of it. Sorry that it went down. The local internet provider's been out to look at it and seems to think everything is okay as far as the hardware goes, but looks like possibly they need a system update somewhere. Yeah, these were in the drop last week. They were some of the neons. They were kind of misleading at first. They don't really look like they're going to come out that beautiful because the way the neons lay in the clear. But once you get the polish in them, they come out pretty nice. I apologize that the live went down. I didn't realize that. I was just working away. It is storming here. That may have been the issue. I just looked outside. Yeah, very misleading, huh, Steve? Heck, you think that one's misleading? Some of these with the glitter in them are going to be even just as wild. It's the same colors, but the blank has glitter in it. These will be really crazy. If anyone would like, I'll put them back up in the drop tomorrow. Okay, let's get this sucker polished up. Anybody seen Tom join yet? I haven't seen his name pop up yet. Maybe he'll come back, Steve. And this is the container that's named after him. Hopefully he comes back. We have been plagued with a series of storms every week on Tuesday. Absolutely, you were missed. There's another veteran that hasn't put his name on the list for today's request. All right. Horrible storm, huh? Hey, thanks, Linda. Back to the old bachelor days. You'll be ready for date night next week when she gets back, huh? Hey, Joe, thanks for coming back. I apologize. I didn't notice that it was out sooner, but I was turning and was trying to focus on not destroying the blank. Do we like the shape? No? Yes? You get to eat venison all week. Not a bad idea. Good deal. I wanted to give two different ends, two different, grips. They're a relative thickness close to each other. This end's going to be slightly thicker. Let's just see how close the eyeball was. 0.6375. 0.650. I'd say we're pretty close. Hey, thanks, Carolyn. Thanks, George. Hey, Glenn is with us as well. I think he was with us earlier. He just recognized that his mom was on. How's the weather out on the West Coast, Glenn? I know when you were here visiting on the East Coast, the weather was nice and warm. Popcorn and a movie. All right. Everett Reynolds. Is that Gail Reynolds? Is that Gail? Is that you? Is that your husband's account? 53 today, huh? Wow. It was 50 when I went to work, 45, and it was 75 today. Cold MPA. Yes, it's Gail. Gail has a neat little soap business. If you get a chance, check her out. She makes beautiful handmade soaps from goat milk and other stuff, other material. Frost. No, there wasn't any frost here last night. It was only in the 40s. I rode my motorcycle to work today. It was a cold ride. Well, not cold, cool. Yeah, the warm weather is nice. Hopefully, I get time this weekend to put in a garden if the rain holds out. It's supposed to rain the next couple days. Yeah, he told me about his little stun at the airport. If you're 50 miles southeast of Erie, you're not too far from Pine. I'm probably 50 miles southwest of Erie. Yes, correct. Scott Dow. Look him up. He makes some amazing, amazing artwork. His Instagram is the Dow. Scott Dow is his name. Does amazing work. He's in Corey, PA. He does the animalistic carvings and stuff like that. Nice. Warm in Texas. It's always warm in Texas. It gets cold in Texas. Huh. I didn't know that. Yes. Yeah, it's just water. Like below zero cold in Texas? Of the fire ants, huh? When I was in Texas, I spent time in Houston and Dallas for a while training. It was hot in Houston, even in the middle of December. Hey, thanks, Darren. Hey, just thanks for joining us. Darren, I put the video I showed you with the new metal lathe, the vintage lathe, was about 1,000 tolerance, was with a 3 jaw chuck, and I put a collet chuck in it today, and it's even tighter. It's about a half. All right, we're ready to go. Thank you. I don't know about that. There's a place close to me, Darren, that builds parts for the Global Hawk and the Raytheon project and that kind of stuff, and they assemble carbon fiber parts with less than 1/1000th of an inch tolerance. The place is about 25 minutes from me, and they built the world's first unmanned aircraft, or UAV. Ah, right. The stuff they build is incredibly, incredibly tight tolerance. It's absolutely amazing. I took care of the facility for many years. Darren, I received the original manuals with that lathe too. The original one it was sold with, and then for those that are in Pennsylvania, I'm sure you've heard of Connellsville. That lathe was in the Connellsville area school district from the time it was new as like a shop lathe. So it saw very little use. And I got the original How to Run a Lathe book that came with it from South Bend, and the original parts manual and breakdown of everything in it as well. 1941 is when it was made. Yeah, I mean, figure in 41, that makes that manual and the lathe 84 years old. I mean, that was, let's face it, that was built during the war, during the Second World War. No, no plastic at all, actually, Con. None. The shroud is all metal. Everything else on the lathe is metal. Absolutely no plastic. Brass bearings, brass sleeves. It has oil ports for all of the rotating parts. Runs on number 10 machine oil. Absolutely no plastic. Get all out of whack. Hello. And heavy. It's only a 9-inch swing and about a 28-inch bed, but it is very heavy. You can get them for me, Debbie. What color would you like? I have pink, purple. I think I have a purple left. Pink, purple, lime green, blue, black, white. Yes, Steve, absolutely. Back when materials were cheap and labor was plentiful, everyone wanted to work. Nowadays, materials are expensive and scarce, and labor's even more scarce. No, absolutely not. I think I have one, Debbie, that's in orange and green. I can show you it as well. Tyler and I did a little bit of experimenting with some two colored ones. Hey, Glenn has one, Steve has one. No, nobody wants to work. Tom has one. There are several people in the group that have them. Hey, looky there. My lovely wife joined us as well. Hello, love. We are actually going to turn your beach diamond pen if you would like to watch or check in on us in a little bit. Yes. Yeah, it would. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what it looks like. Look at that shine. Let me get a little towel here to dry it off with. Nope. No issues. No blemishes. Let's find some of the wax. Buff it up here a little bit. Ah, better late than never. Absolutely. Tom, I couldn't have said it better. What's up, Teeny? Steve said that. Steve, I couldn't agree more. Oh, thank you. We will turn some writing pens this evening as well. This is some famous wax that I had several members in the group ask for a wax that was available. And unfortunately, the wax I used to use is no longer made. I have a little stash of it and it works really well, but I wanted to find something for the members that is available. It's still being produced and isn't hard to find and wasn't expensive. So I tried a couple things and stumbled upon this one. And the rest is history because we have not tried anything since. It absolutely puts on a great finish. Unfortunately, we're probably going to see some dust get attracted to it. But that'll happen with the wax. Turned out better than I thought. Add them to her palette, huh? Oh no, it's not the bottom of the can. It's all right. I bought a couple cans. Darren has the deal of the century on them, but I haven't found it for that price yet, so I bought a couple cans. If I find something that works, I usually stock up on it. Rich wax man. Hardly a rich wax man. I'm just not afraid of keeping something forever. I do have more of these. I'll tell you what, I'll put these and the glitter ones back up in the drop tomorrow, and I'll put them on sale. We've got a nice little, I don't know if you can see it in there or not, but there's some clear areas where it's completely transparent. You can see where it's suspended colors down in there. Turned out pretty well. Got the bushing stuck in this one. We'll get it out. No worries, but it's stuck for right now. Mm, there we go. Hey, thanks, Rosalind. Okay, here we go with another one. All right. Hey, thanks. Anita's joined us as well. If this is your first time, welcome in. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to see it this evening. Sweet. All right. I'm going to start the dust collector so it will get silent. Let's hope that the live doesn't crash out while I'm on mute. Here we go. All right. Thanks, Debbie, for the compliments. Yeah. Start. Don't be afraid to start. We've all burned up blanks. I've burned up several myself. Don't be afraid of it. Things happen. Crap happens. Life happens. Things happen. Sometimes you're not meant to understand, but don't be afraid of trying. Let's see what this looks like. Amy always prefers the big bulbous shape, very smooth, easy contour. The beach during the day, the beach at night. So now we'll sand it up and see what we can make happen. But she prefers a thicker grip. This was a 1 inch blank, and it's still probably better than 3/4 in the middle, if not 7/8. Right at 3/4, like 13/16, right at 3/4. A dragon scale 3D print file. Yes, I do. Yes, it will be beautiful. I'll tell you what else would be beautiful when they turn is there were some of these in the drop last week that'll be gorgeous as well. That'll make a gorgeous diamond pen. Yeah, Glenn has all day. He can let Carla have at least for a couple hours in the evening, right? Add more to the palette. Absolutely. Add more to the palette. All right. Now let's see what happens. All right. Okay. Did it come back? Hello? Did it come back? Ah, look at that. I think I found a trick to save it when it starts that crap. Good deal. All right. We are back. She said no. Huh. Had the opportunity and she wasted it, huh, Glenn? Saw a preview of a beautiful blue Fordite pen that Glenn was working on. And I will say this, I've already received a couple entries for the pen maker showcase this month. There are some beautiful pens in there. This month will be a real competition of how, I mean, a real, take that back. Every time's a real competition, but this one will be a really difficult competition to choose a winner. In the past, it's been easy to see what may or may not be a winner, but several that I've received so far, the competition is tight. There are a lot of wonderful, talented pen makers in this group. Wow, look at this, Glenn. Yes, he did. China, a beautiful pink Fordite pen, pink and black. I think that's actually pink and galaxy. The galaxy black blanks are absolutely stunning. I just happen to have one here handy. They are gorgeous. Feels bullied again. Nah, he's pretty tough. But Glenn, who was the older sibling, you or Carla? Or Carolyn can answer that. In by years. Okay. So I'll send you a couple memes, Glenn, that I have a sister that is 6 years younger than me. I send her stuff like this. I'll send it to you, give you some help to defend yourself. Oldest of four. Oh Lord. Thankfully my mom only had two kids, my sister and I. I remember asking my mom when I was a kid, I really wanted a twin brother. And when my sister came along 6 years later, I remember asking my mom a question, Mom, how come God couldn't have given me a twin brother when I was born, opposed to giving me a sister 6 years later? My mom turned off the stove. She was making dinner. She turned off the stove and looked me dead in the face and kneeled down there and looked me dead in the face and said, Honey, you weren't given a twin brother because God knew the world couldn't hold it. I would have to venture to say she thought I was a lot to handle back then. Oh, I always wanted a twin brother. Never got one. I assure you, I gave my mom a run for her money. Probably why I ended up donating a kidney to her, you know, 20 years later. Huh, absolutely. My sister may be a pain, and I'm sure I'm a pain to her sometimes, but she's the only thing I have left of my mom. Absolutely, it'd have been fun to have a twin. Looks pretty good. Feels pretty good. We'll do one last pass for some green. Cherish your sisters. I cherish my sister. I cherish my niece and nephews that she has as well. We equally like to wind each other up. Yes, yes, you will. My sister will show absolutely that she is the boss. She definitely got some of my mom's genetics in there. See, Anita, I think the world could have handled me, but my mom, she always said no. My mom said no, there wasn't no way there was going to be two of me. Wow, that's crazy, Debbie. Good? Should be good. Well, if you go to bed, we'll miss her. That is for sure. I don't know that my mom could have handled two of me either, but I sure like the thought of it. If you still have a mom, as you saw me post on Mother's Day, if you still have one, cherish the one you have. Because I promise you, when they're gone, it will change you. No matter how strong of a person you think you are, it will change you. Yeah. Give me a couple days, Darren, and I can print up some. How about some black dragon scale with the resin or the filament color, and then I'll do black and red resin as well. It's nice to have that close of a relationship with your mom. Yeah, give me a couple days to get them printed up. The printer is currently running on another project. Both printers are running on other projects. Oh, absolutely. They make a dragon pin kit, correct, Aaron? We could always do some label cast with a dragon scene to fit the dragon pin kit. Oh, it's on. No problem. We have some 3D printed dragons as well. My kids have several. Some long ones, some short ones, some big ones. Jade has one with roses printed in it. The back of his scales are roses. All right, let's find a dragon scene that I can label cast that'll look good. You can still see all the detail in that small of a print. I know I've made some killer blanks for the Phoenix kit as well, with an orange and gold and black and yellow that look like they're on fire. Teeny, I think I got something. Ooh, it'd be really cool to be able to put a dragon in with that scene that Teeny's got coming up. I've made a couple pours on it. I'm waiting on another mica that I think will work better. Hey, Josh is with us as well. Sweet. Hey, that polished up pretty well. Amazing what a difference the color of, because the resin colors are the same, but the color of filament changes a big difference from the white to the black. Happy wife, happy life. I've been very blessed with an amazing wife. I try my best to make sure she's as happy and well taken care of as I can. Life would be a lot different without her. That's for sure. Hmm. Sorry, Steve, but I assure you my life would be in a lot different place if it wasn't for my wife. My wife is listening. That's funny. All right. Let's turn a I'd be rich loving life. Wow. Absolutely, Pom. Couldn't agree more. Is there many people that have an interest in the group for chunky pens, thick pens? We don't always make the blank super thick because I always assume there's not a lot of interest out there in thick ones. Usually we try to make them 7/8, 3/4. You love thick pens. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Start making some available in thick ones. Yeah. There goes the lighthouse pen. How's that, Darren, for laying out ribbons? Hmm? Hey, Renee. Yes, it is, Debbie. We actually have several of these made just for lighthouse kits. We get several requests for them, so I made up several ahead of time. That is a big old pile of ribbon all in one shot. Should polish up pretty nice. How about now? Sorry. Yeah. Are we frozen now? Hello? Ah, we're back. Must be a YouTube issue. Holds out. We only have less than 30 minutes left. Let's hope it doesn't do it again. Thanks to my lovely wife there to the rescue. Good old technology. Yeah, we can gladly fix you up with one if you want. Just let me know. Or I can send the blank to one of the other people in the group that can turn it. Whatever you like. He would definitely make a good writing pen for taking orders, it shows. And it has a flashing light on the end of it. It would catch attention. No, no certain time. I'm not real sure. It I can go live anytime I need. It's through YouTube. I pay for the YouTube premium account so that we have a lot of features and supposed to have better reliability with it. If this is their version of better, we need a little improvement. These also make beautiful diamond pens. How about now? We good? Should be back. Should be all right. Later, Steve. Oh, yeah. This should make a beautiful pen. Give me just a second to get it assembled, and we will be in business. Bear with me just a second. We'll have it assembled. And I didn't have the pen press over there because it's so tight on the lathe. So I have it just out of sight. Whoops, I forgot to put the clip in. 1 second. I have to take it apart. Here we go. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Put the clip on this one. And now we can insert the piece in the bottom and our batteries. And then our top. All right, are we ready for the reveal? Okay. Oops. I need the ink. Here we go. And I swear, I think these take the smallest ink refill that I've ever seen for a pen kit. Okay. Put our batteries in. Put our ink in. And there we go. Give me 1 second. I'll turn out the light and you'll be able to see it in the dark. It is an amazing kit. It's very eye-catching. Yep. 1 second. There we go. I turned it off. It makes for a beautiful pen. That is for sure. The blank fits well. The blank's contrasted well. It looks like land up around the top of it. They definitely are cool. Thank you all so much for continuing to join the live week after week after week. We greatly appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Linda. Wow. Bunch of people joined this evening. The suspense is. Good job, Steve. Yeah, Debbie. I was surprised to see 100 hit as well. It turned out really, really well. Do we have any suggestions for what we want to see next week? We want to see another diamond pen. This time we want to see it with a captive ring. And I think we have one or two more handles left to finish. And we have a pizza cutter to finish for the kitchen set. And it will be done. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. Thanks all. Thank you for the comments and compliments. We enjoy doing the lives. We enjoy doing them very much. If you end up with a lighthouse pen, the one thing that I can say that I like the most is that it is a very heavy kit. There is a lot of hardware there, and it makes for a nice, smooth writing experience because of the weight. Potpourri boxes. Yeah. Yeah, Palm, that should work. Hopefully my stuff shows up from Penn State this week. It didn't show up before today. Hopefully it shows up in the next couple days. Hey, thank you very much for joining, Gil. We'll gladly do more. We do them every Tuesday from 7 to 9. Hopefully we get time to fill in some more. Let's see. Let's see if we can make a little display of what we made this evening. Get something to cover the lathe here. There we go. So we made this diamond pen that will be given away in the group, and I will put some of these blanks in the drop for tomorrow and put them on sale. Let's have a hump day sale tomorrow. I'll put some other blanks in there on sale as well. Remember, the drop will be tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. Or I'm sorry, not noon, 12:30. Noon 30, 12:30. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Darren. This is actually going to my son's nurse at his school. The lighthouse pen is for her. As many of you know, my son has a 15Q. He was missing a fifth piece of his 15th chromosome, and his nurse was looking for a lighthouse pen. So he only has a couple days of school left, and that's who this pen is for. She does a great job with him. She has the patience of Job. Let's knock this dead center out so aren't obstructed by it. Yeah, I think she will. I hope she does. Yeah, there it is without the flashing light. Still a gorgeous kit. It's coming to, I believe this is the antique bronze finish, antique brass. All right. Thanks everyone for joining. And we look forward to seeing you next week and look forward to the drop in the morning. Thanks and have a great evening. Where did I find the kit? Penn State Industries has them, Glenn. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and we appreciate it. Have a good evening. We'll see you next week.